is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive started. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid gain. He moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes the bunch formation. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Caught for the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That pass is caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That game moves the ball to 17, first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Single back, takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, you love to see this first drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down after that previous play. play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. That's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw on third and forever. Oh, what a grab!
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today. Look at a pin and back. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Handoff running right. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the first. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Keeper for the first down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They're earning the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, well, they are putting it on display once again today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Pass possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And the completion made. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Planning up to try the extra point. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. Receiver with excellent work after the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding some room at the 25. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. USC. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Military stop.
Quarterback drops back. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? You get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return to get the tackle at 25, but what a play for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath it. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Now they call a run. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Pushed out, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
That game sets up a third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Burden.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the electric touchdown play, taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way.
Throwing in the lane can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Play action here on first down. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open play.
And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play. Drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And this pass is caught. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this time it's complete. And the defense wraps him up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to throw. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by one. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for two, but they miss it, and now they're still down by one. I don't like the call.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. It moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Watch the spin move.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And he'll set up to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The sure hands. It's Burden. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense on the field to take over. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Clock for the completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 12 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Tight end goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Here's another interception. Losing track.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. He's bringing it back. past the 50.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking for the wide out. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, USC. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.